if you are home and you want to make those last minute preparations for your home so that your home is weatherproof and weather safe, time is minimal, folks, so you really only have a few more hours today to do so. So to give us some advice on what you can do, we have some last minute advice for homeowners out there. Sunshine Home Inspector Thomas Kelting is joining us live. Thank you for making it out for us this morning.
Oh, no problem.
You are hunkering down. You did not want to evacuate, right?
I would never evacuate, but you know me. I have a meteorology degree, so I'm not leaving one of these.
So you've been watching this closely. Give us some, some folks are staying and just kind of watching their stuff and staying home. Is there any last minute stuff we can do?
There still are a few things. The winds aren't that strong right now, of course. So you could still put up some boards around the house on the windows. I'm still going to be doing some of that today. I'm actually using 1/4-inch plywood. I know a lot of people want some thicker plywood, but I'm kind of doing it on my own, so it's a lot easier when it's thinner plywood. I know it's not as strong, but at least I can do it on my own.
What's the likelihood of you getting some kind of plywood?
Yeah, getting it now might be pretty tough. You should have already had that, on hand. Also, some things you can do is like check out the drains, the drainage, the sewers in front of your house. By the way, you want to keep the kids out of that. Now, here's some pictures I brought in. This is a gutter system. This is things you can do in the future. Notice there's plants growing out of it.
Looks like my gutters.
Yeah, now remember, gutters, they overflow on the front, but they also overflow on the back side. So there could be water going into the internal cavities of your walls. You might not even know it.
Yeah.
And I see it on homes all the time around New Orleans, so that's a common problem. Here's a chimney, and notice there's no cap on it. So think about these heavy tropical downpours. I mean, it's just pouring gallons into that chimney. You need chimney caps around here, especially on these old coal burners. There's the sewer, Now that one's clear. That's what you want to see.
So go out there and sweep it today before the weather gets really bad.
Or shovel it out. Last summer I was here and I saw they were completely clogged up, and I saw water actually going into cars. I mean, just because these
many streets already have standing water as it is, you don't need to add to the problem.
Right. And the city doesn't have time to go do that on their own. You have to take care of it. Here's a gable vent. Now these can leak a lot of water as well. You'd be surprised. I mean, a couple gallons could go through that. Again, on the internal portion of your home, maybe on the wall cavities in your house, and you might not know it. You could cover those up. Make sure you got to uncover those first when the storm is gone, however, because then you want your attic to dry out properly.
How do you protect with that? How do you protect that?
Oh, you can just put plywood up there as well.
Plywood over it? Okay.
Yeah, that last shot was some caulk. I mean, it was a crack in the siding. You can still do some caulking today as well.
Yeah, you have a little bit of time for that, but time really is running out. So you just last minute advice for folks: go out there and clear those.
Yeah, get the debris around your house. The small things especially that are very light and it could become airborne, put them inside.
I have to tell my fiance that because he argued with me yesterday about cleaning out my gutters. He was like, oh no, you're going to be fine because there's just more stuff going to get in there anyway. So I might send him out there and have him clean my gutters for me
hours to do so. So thank you, Thomas.
Thank
you joining us live this morning.
All right, we want to now go to Dan Milham to get the latest on the track of Tropical Storm Isaac. And